Hey there, Soul Tribe, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I posted some videos. Life has been really hectic. I don't just do my YouTube channel, I work as well. So things have been really hectic, but I've been really drawn recently to do a video. Um, I've been experiencing a lot of harsh energies. Um, so a lot of things in my environment have been going wrong, whether it's with electronics, with the house, feeling out of place in certain circles, including my current career. So maybe you guys have been experiencing things that are similar. Go ahead and comment below if you are. Let's see what messages, though, the universe has for us um, to help us cope with this energy, give us some kind of advice. I'm going to use two decks today. The first one that I'm going to be using is the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle, and then I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot. I've already pre-shuffled the deck, so let's see what cards comes out for us. Okay, messages for the collective spirit. What messages do you have for the collective, the current energies? Okay, feels like one more needs to come out. Oh, there we go. Okay. First card that popped out, wow. The root chakra, number one. It states the frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well as in the physical world. Now, I'm going to read what the book says as well in relation to this, because there's some key questions that needs to be asked here in regards to this card. Okay. It states, take a moment to mentally scan your body. How does it feel? Is there anything it wants to tell you? How grounded do you feel? How deep do your roots grow? Do you feel connected to Mother Earth? How about the cosmos? Contemplate your connection to the physical plane. When is the last time you walked barefoot outside? So the root chakra deals with grounding. Okay, it's your first chakra. There could be messages that I'm getting here. It's not just you connecting with the physical plane in terms of nature, it's your connection with the world in itself. And what I mean by that is that maybe you're in this routine of waking up, work, home, sleep. Okay. um, Being in this rut of just everyday life and being unable or believing you're unable to appreciate everything that's going on around you. When was the last time you took time off and just looked at nature? The interesting thing about this is that a couple of days ago, when I was going through this hectic energy, I was sitting in traffic and there was this whole bunch of trees that were at the side of the road, and I just, the car was at a stop sitting in dead traffic, and then I was looking at these trees, and then it reminded me that I have been so much in a rush with this world that I forget the beauty of nature and of what God has given us. The simple things of just looking at nature and appreciating it. I was so in the rut of being angry with the things that I've been going through, and I got out of alignment of being appreciative of the things that I do have. Okay, so that little reminder of looking at the things around me reminded me of being grateful for the world itself, for waking up each day. God has created such beautiful things in the world. We are beautiful creations. God took the time to make a tree, a leaf, the earth, the sky. There's so much beautiful things, the birds, nature itself. And I feel like we have been losing touch with the reality of the world by being boggled up in the matrix, by thinking that in order for us to live, we must work, we must do these certain things, these rules that man has created. But the truth is that when you step out of the matrix and realize, yes, we are doing these things, but I am also the powerful creator of my reality, because I am the one who's able to manifest the good things into my life. I have God power surging through me. I know one of the other tarot readers always says that when it feels good, you feel God. Okay, and if anything in your life doesn't feel good, that means you're not in the right path. Okay, the root chakra here for me is also stating that what you're in search of is some kind of stability. And I feel like you're going in this fight in your life between, say for example, it's your career, because I've been going through that recently. I know the thing that I'm doing is not where I belong, but I do it because I have fear. I'm afraid of trusting um, the universe, basically. I myself am learning. It's a learning journey, of being afraid to trust and know that there's greater things out there. And like I said, I've been going through a lot of things and being out of alignment to the point where I've started questioning myself. There's been moments where I couldn't follow my intuition, but what I'm grateful for is that in this journey, I have this ability to say, you know what, things are not feeling right. Stop thinking so negative. And today, when I woke up, I started getting back into alignment of thinking more positively. And it started with me being more grateful for everything that I had. And once I started becoming more grateful for the things I had, and as soon as some negative thought creeped in, I stopped myself, irrespective of where I was, and said, you know what, these thoughts are not real, these fears are not real. Fears are things you're anticipating that have not happened as yet. Okay. So I put myself in the moment, dead stop, and said, you know what? I am the controller of my universe. I'm working together with God. God is good. God provides good energy. God is in control. Nobody else is. And so I know everything that has been promised to me is good and great. And just starting to say some affirmations, things are always working out for me. Things are always working out for me. That just changed my day. And from then onwards, I started seeing angel number 777. And that for me is the number of good luck from my angels. They're on my side. Things are always working out for me. Now, the root chakra here, and for me, what I've been going through recently is this question about whether where I am currently, this fear of leaving the current career and stepping into maybe a more spiritual path, or for example, full time in tarot, because I'm afraid that I won't get the income that I'm currently getting. So many of us could have been questioning our sense of stability, and particularly so financial stability. And that's where Spirit is saying we need to realign and look at our root chakra, and maybe even, and this is advice for myself as well, look at ways where we can get more in touch with our root chakra and get more into alignment. So you could use crystals, eat food associated with this, practice yoga, Google and look up ways that you can actually realign with your root chakra. What I'm getting also is Spirit is saying, look up, music, um, that's associated with healing of the root chakra, but also do some form of meditation. And meditation does not necessarily mean you going, doing some form of yoga or some form of practice. Meditation for you is what brings you back into your peace and harmony and what calms you. For me, meditation includes, lying on my bed and listening to some great music. This afternoon and this morning, when I was going to work and coming from work, I had some of my favorite songs on my USB, and I played it, and it made me feel so good. So that's my form of meditation. Okay, so do the thing that brings you joy and happiness to help you get back into your space to align your root chakra, where you get and feel more stable. Spirit is saying that you need to start trusting more as well. And when you start trusting more and becoming more grateful and aligning yourself more into the positive aspects, you're going to start seeing the shift. And one of those shifts is going to be that you need to trust the universe and stop allowing your fears to take control of you. Okay, the next card we had is number 29, which is healing. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Yeah, something about that I was also going through recently is, besides all of this negative energy, I started getting quite sick. And I mean, I am in South Africa and we are in winter currently, so it is flu season. But what I was experiencing was a lot of I had the flu, so I had a high fever. I went through the shivers. I had a runny nose, severe headaches. But all of those symptoms, as well, is also associated with um, the third eye chakra, the crown chakra, the throat chakra. I also had a sore throat that I was experiencing. Um, I also had severe bouts of anxiety, depression, and mood swings. So, yes, this could have been symptoms of another awakening, but it also could be um, getting out of alignment. And because I was out of alignment, these things were affecting me, and my body and my soul and my spirit was screaming, hey, listen, these symptoms are associated with certain energy points that you need healing. And I feel like for many of us, spirit is now calling. I also have been recently not keeping to a very healthy diet, like I said, because of the pace of life and everything that's been going. I couldn't eat healthy. And I know that's just another excuse that I'm making, but I feel like spirit is also calling us, in order for us to heal completely, especially the root chakra. We need to start eating better, exercising, doing more of the things that bring you joy and happiness. And everything must be in balance, spirit is saying. There could be parts of you that also requires healing. Like for me, I was experiencing a lot of questioning in my current relationships, family, love, things like that. Um, and in noticing those things that people were saying to me or doing, it was actually things that had fears of. And I realized that I've been manifesting them in my relationship. So there's a lot of childhood traumas and things that I need to heal. And I feel like this is also a collective thing. And so Spirit is saying that in order to heal, you need to forgive, you need to let go, you need to find means and ways to work on those things that bring you a lot of pain and fears and worries, things that you can see currently in your current relationships or in life in general with the people, could be closest to you or complete strangers that have been treating you a certain way. Identify that behavior, and Spirit saying that that behavior is something that you are projecting from within, and you need to find means and ways to heal that and become more confident in yourself. And when you do so, you're going to see a rapid change in everything that you're going to be doing. The next card we have is authority. Yeah, I just want about to say that with the healing card. Okay, this card says that the frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. It's the number 10. You could be seeing a lot of the numbers 10, 10. That's Spirit's way of saying that you're on the right path. It's also good fortune for some reason, I'm seeing. The sense of authority here in regards to the healing card, maybe as you grew up, you had the sense of um, certain people possess certain powers because maybe they have a certain status in terms of money or career, things like that. But what you're now realizing is that all of those things don't matter. I feel like in certain circumstances that you've been through, whether it's somebody that you're dealing with that has a degree or don't has a degree, or people that have money or don't have money, everybody's treating you with a similar kind of behavior. And so it's time for you to shift that authority. And I feel like this is past childhood trauma, or something that you've grown up with, would say that, treat certain people a certain way because they have a certain status. But Spirit in the universe is showing you, and this is a veil that's, if this message resonates for you, this particular veil is being targeted towards you because you've been this chosen person to be on this earth to actually teach others. And so, this current behavior of you getting the same behavior, the same harsh behavior from everybody, is Spirit's way of showing you that everyone is equal and that you have to be the teacher, not to treat those different types of people in a certain way, but to treat everybody in the same way, with kindness, with love. I recently been questioning. I've always been the type of person who's always kind and smiling and bubbly and loving to my work colleagues, to people that I generally meet. And I wasn't being received with the same behavior or same manners, and I kept questioning myself. God, I am this kind person. I'm nice to people. I'm smiling. I hold the door for somebody, and people. And despite being so kind, I know as a spiritual person, anything that I put out, I don't necessarily expect it back from that person. I do the things I do because I want to be kind and nice. But like I said, being out of alignment got me questioning, how come I do everything right? I'm the light bearer for other people. But when I'm down and out, nobody's there for me. And I feel like, it took me a while, but finally I see it clearly. This was the universe and God's way of saying, you know what? Yes, the things that you do when you show love, when you show kindness, brings about joy in other people's lives. And you might not necessarily see it directly, but it's up to you to still hold the light. And that as a light worker, things are going to be difficult, but you were chosen because you have the strength and capability to get through anything. And what was surprising was at the end of the day, many of my colleagues who always know me as the bubbly, kind person came up to me and they were asking, "Are you okay? You know, you're always positive, you're always smiling." And I just said to them, "No, no, everything's fine." But people started noticing, and I feel like I couldn't see the smiles in their faces anymore, or like the normal positive things that they would say to me, because I was the one that was always giving, giving, giving. And when I decided not to, I feel like their aura in some way shifted and it didn't seem positive anymore. So, you know, it made me realize that my gift on this earth to people around me um, is to spread positivity and light. And yes, there's going to be days when I'm feeling down and out, but God's given me that gift and that ability to bring about joy and happiness in other people, and that's a blessing in itself. And yes, it's okay to have those gifts and have those down days, but it's very important and be disciplined enough to get up and understand that you have a purpose on this earth. And that's to change. And the next card we have is change, which is number 12. It says the frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and birth in of the new. I mean, this is exactly what I've been talking about. Going through the shifts and changes of feeling like, you know what, I'm the light bearer, but I don't receive the same things. And that's a change in perspective of what Spirit is saying. This change in behavior, the change in energy around you currently is for you in a way to find your own strength. And what I'm hearing is that only the strong will survive. And so if you're going through this and you say, you know what, I'm tired of this, I can't do this anymore, that's a choice that you're making. Because I feel like we are at this edge of some great shift of the energies and of the universe and of God, saying that the true light workers, the people who are supposed to bring about change, will survive this current period and shift forward and um, elevate higher in terms of their energy and successes in life if they keep going. But if they choose at this point to stop, nothing is going to change in their life. Okay. Be the change you want to see in the world is what I'm hearing. That's a beautiful quote from Mahatma Gandhi. And so that's something about that quote, be the change you want to see in the world, is very important. Okay. I know the meaning of it. If you want to see good, be good. That's basically it. Okay. My understanding of it. If you want things to change in the world, better facilities, you want happier people, be some kind of change in that form in order to bring that about. But again, Spirit and the universe is highlighting to me that quote, be the change that you want to see in the world. Okay, let's see what other messages we have with the tarot deck as well. What other messages do we have for the collective spirit? Any more cards? Okay. One more here. Okay, no more. Okay. The first card we have is the Two of Swords. This is typically of a choice. I mean, and it resonates very much so with this root chakra that's being blocked and this healing that we're going through. In this card, you can see she's got a blindfold on, and it seems as if these crows are calling her to tell her, you know what, choose a direction, but she's unable to, or she feels that way because she's got the blindfold on. But her hands are free. She can easily remove that blindfold and make a choice. And when she does so, you can see there's balancing scales here, and there's these bits that are falling from her hand, which looks like magic. And it's her right hand. When you make the right choice to remove the blindfold in your life, and for me, and I think for many of us, this blindfold has been all of the negative energy that we've been receiving and feeling as if we're stuck in this rut of the matrix, okay? That's us in the matrix right now with the blindfold on. As soon as we take off the blindfold and reach this sense of stability and balance in our life, by knowing that this journey is temporary, we're here to learn, that we are master manifestors working with the greatest power that is God. And when things start feeling good, it is God. God is in control. That you can manifest the life that you want. You're going to start seeing magic. This falling from a hand feels like magic. Making the right decision to break free from those bounds that keep you, within the matrix, and learning to find that balance and harmony. You're going to start seeing things materialize in your life that's going to be great and feel as if it's magic. Okay, you are the magic manifester. The next card we have is the Seven of Pentacles. Now, this card speaks about planting the seeds and then patiently waiting for them to grow. Now, it's a Pentacles card, which means it's something material, stable, financial. And when you decide to remove the blindfold from the matrix and plant those seeds, I feel like the planting of the seeds here with the Seven of Pentacles is not something that's new that's going to be done. I feel like this is things that you've been doing previously. You could have been on the spiritual journey like me for many, many years, okay? You've seen good changes, but you want things to rapidly change, okay? Maybe you've been trying to manifest $1 million or winning the lottery or some other big manifestation. Now, maybe the small things have been coming, but you haven't seen those big rapid changes. And in this pivotal time of making the choice and the change of healing and creating stability and balance in your life, okay, all of those past seeds that you've been planting have been taking time to grow. But I feel like once you go through this period, and what I'm being highlighted is the month of July, particularly the number 27. So this could be from, and tomorrow is, when I'm filming this, today is the 26th of June for me. So tomorrow is the 27th of June. So maybe the start of tomorrow, depending when you're watching this. But what's important is the number 27, the month of July, or it could be the 27th of July, that this period you're going through and that you see that rapid change come about. I see a lot of fruition of many of the seeds that you planted in the past coming about, but it only happens when you make the choice to release things that are holding you back. Like I said, release the things holding you back. The Four of Pentacles is, you can see this lady clutching to her purse because she's afraid. She's afraid to release that which she has now, okay? And in order for you to see things change, you have to let go of your current belief systems. And that's something that I've been struggling with, okay? Constantly saying things are going to be working out for me, but afraid to release my current job or holding on to it too tight because I don't have any other form of income. Who's going to pay my bills? Where am I going to get money for my car and for my um, bills every month, all of those things. So we have to release those past belief systems and have patience with the things that we're trying to manifest. We have to remove the blindfolds that are holding us within this matrix and realize and understand that we are spiritual beings created to be here to live lives of abundance and happiness because God created us to live lives of happiness and abundance. God also gave us free will, and the free will, what we do with it, we choose to look at the things that brings us fear, things that bring us negativity, like the worries, the fears, and not having full faith in the higher power. It feels like one more card needs to come out from here. So let's do a quick shuffle. Okay, that's 1, 2. Any more, Spirit? Oh, a couple more. Okay. The next card that came is the World. Yeah, this is a completion of a cycle, and it followed the Four of Pentacles here. So I'm going to place that below the Four of Pentacles. Once you complete the cycle of understanding that you need to release these fears, there's going to be a new beginning. The World marks the completion of a cycle and the beginning of something new. We have the Page of Cups here. The Page of Cups is the card that speaks with speaking with your higher self, soul purpose. I'm getting spiritual awakenings. I feel like you're going to be, like I said, increasing energetically once you decide to make this change. Another spiritual awakening. has been completed. You getting in touch with your higher self, um, and coming to this period of harmony and stability here. Followed by the King of Cups. Um, a lot of balance in your life, peace, harmony, one with the universe. Your intuition is going to be on point when it comes to making decisions in regards to relationships, career, money. I also feel like you're going to be manifesting a lot of abundance into your life. And the final card we have is the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords here, I'm seeing the word synchronicity, dreams. You could be getting a lot of light. You can see the light that's elevating from the staircase here. So this, in this picture, there's a spiral staircase, there's a light at the bottom, and there's a lot of things that looks like numbers and formulas. So synchronicities. What Spirit is saying to me is that there is light at the end of the tunnel. The spiraling stairs seems like this journey that you've been going on, and you could be getting really frustrated. I'm getting this energy of frustration because, and I've been going through it, where you see all of the signs. You have the dreams, okay? And in the dreams, you see things like I was dreaming recently of, you know, koi fish and other like good symbols that resonates with fortune and wealth and abundance. I've been seeing the word success and abundance. I've been seeing a lot of angel numbers, okay? And things specific to me that represent things that of good luck and power and money and, you know, all these things that I desire as well. But it's been such a long period that nothing seems to be working. Instead, all of the bad's happening, like things, for example, I had issues with my home. There was like burst pipes. There was issues with my car. Um, Things at work haven't been good, and so I kept questioning myself. You know, what's going on, universe? Because I keep seeing all of these signs, these dreams, these synchronicities. I have these visions of things working out in my life. I've been manifesting for a long time. Um, Still nothing's happening. But Spirit is saying you are at the end of the cycle now with the World card. You're getting in touch, going through this period and choosing to be happy, choosing to realign helps you then um, communicate better with your highest self to reach your highest purpose, your true purpose, to reach the balance, the harmony that you seek in your life, to be able to manifest the things that you desire. And with the Seven of Pentacles card here, remember, Pentacles are things that are stable, materialistic, things that are tangible. So those things that you've been trying to manifest are on their way, Spirit is saying. Okay, so tribe, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Remember, if you're interested in following me on Instagram, my handle is in the description box below. I also have books. I've got poetry books as well as fiction novel out. You can check the description box below where you can purchase those books. Okay, much love, light, and peace to you all.